The following program is brought to you by Jack Miller.
It's Down to Business with Jack Miller. Forget what they teach you in school. This is real life, not Wall Street, but Main Street. A real show on what's really involved with starting and running a business with all the ups and downs. Our guests will answer your questions and provide you with valuable information. Stay tuned and join in the conversation.
When the earth...
My mother-in-law from Philly.
There you go.
Hello, this is Jack Miller and Todd Cohen again. We're here with the wonderful Katy from Adam and Eve. Katy, I apologize. We interrupted you. I am getting my timing on the commercials horrible today. I'm so distracted by you.
That's all right. I was just asking her sort of to tell listeners out there if they would be interested, who they would contact or how they would contact them if they were interested in starting a franchise or a website that could take advantage of everything Adam and Eve has out there to start a successful business.
Yeah, I can give you my email address, and I'd be happy to send those to the proper people.
You really would give that out live on the air?
You know, I'm crazy like that.
Wow, Katy, you are not risk averse.
So, Katy, when you are in a social setting and someone says, what do you do? Like, what do you tell them? Do you say, oh, I'm in marketing, I'm in public relations, or I work for Adam and Eve? Like, what's your...
It depends. I think it depends on, the vibe I get from the person I'm talking to and what situation. If I'm at a PTA meeting, I might not, say I'm public relations for Adam and Eve. PHE, the parent company, is very respected in our area, and people have to do a little digging sometimes to figure out that that's Adam and Eve.
So, again, a personal question, but what's more personal than, all the stuff we're talking about? Even though I think we've been very respectful of the topic, and we haven't mentioned anything inappropriate, but are guys intimidated? Like, when if I would go out with you on a date, I'd be scared. I don't know. You find that? Like, guys are... I don't want to say intimidated.
Yeah.
I'd be scared you would know more than me, and I couldn't meet your expectations.
But it's not like I'm in the movies or anything.
No, I know. I just think that I don't know. It's just my craziness.
Maybe it's because I have to be sort of open and able to talk about it.
Yeah, and guys a lot of us are uptight. I don't know.
Jack's neurotic.
I'm definitely neurotic. You know what I was thinking about the other night? I was actually watching a porn, and it was this beautiful young girl. And I was thinking, oh, it'd be wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Then I was thinking, if I really had the chance to be with someone like that, I would soil my underwear. I'd be so scared. I don't think I could perform. It would be horrible. I'd make a fool out of myself. It would be embarrassing.
So you're overthinking it.
I
Totally.
know. But do you think other people think that too?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah, I would think so. It's intimidating. Especially for, I guess maybe not for a 22-year-old who's more full of testosterone. Speaking of that, testosterone, what age, because I've heard this, different ages, what's the sexual peak of a female and a male? Because I hit mine, I didn't even know it happened. It came, it went, I missed it. So what do you think the prime ages for male and females are?
I mean, they say for men it's, 22, 23, and women it's 35, 36, something like that.
So mine a long time.
We're long.
Yeah,
we blew right past that, Jack.
I didn't even know it. That's the problem.
Look, I think sex is a lot like baseball, and we lost a great one yesterday in Yogi Berra, and he had that famous quote, baseball is 90% mental and the other half is physical. And, I think you would probably agree, Katy, right? Sex is the same thing. It's all upstairs. If you can sort of mitigate what your mind is telling you and get your arms around that, you can...
definitely.
Go
and
forth
I think,
and conquer.
So much of what we do and what we sell is fantasy, and it's fun, and it's supposed to be kind of brain candy,
That's right.
It's hard. It's hard. Katy, what do you think, if you had to describe, we have to cut off in 3 minutes. Tell us again about Adam and Eve. Make a pitch to the listeners and our podcast listeners on why they should come to Adam and Eve. And again, beside the fun that they're going to have.
And give your email if you dare.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam and Eve's been around over 40 years. We're America's most trusted source for adult products. We carry everything to help people fulfill their fantasies.
And I would encourage everyone just to go to the websites, and you can have a blast just looking at the website. I know I did.
I mean, these catalogs are something else.
And if I would make one more request. If you enjoy the toys and you use the toys, you could send Todd and I pictures.
I hope my wife is ready. I'm going home tonight with some seriously lascivious thoughts, and we'll see what happens.
Todd, you got to call us tomorrow and tell us what happens. We'll do another show. I told you I got a headache last night. That's what happened.
But you're ready tonight.
Is that your excuse? It's already built in?
No, whatever. Yeah, it seems it works out that way. It's terrible. I don't think in my head I don't want it to work out that way, but reality is much different in my world.
All right, let's let Katie finally give the listeners her email.
Yeah,
address.
give your contact information, Katie.
Okay, my email is Katy, Katy, @adameve.com. So if any of you are interested in owning your own Adam and Eve franchise store or getting in with our affiliate program, just send me an email.
I think that's great. And we want one in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca. I think South Florida is a great pub. Yep. New York, Philadelphia.
And Katie, if you guys are ever looking for additional warehouse space, you know who to call.
Okay.
I was thinking if you need someone to interview the talent, Todd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you thinking about?
I don't know what I'm thinking business. I should be thinking sex.
You could think about that.
I can put you in touch with some people, definitely.
Katie, thank you so much for coming. This was great.
Katie, you're the best. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. My wife, thank you. She's going to be embarrassed I said that.
You let me know how it goes.
I promise I will. Katie, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Todd, was that a good show? What do you think?
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'll tell you, we don't get that opportunity every time.
That's so true.
I know. Usually it's internet marketing, or last week was employment law.
Now we got some splaining to do.
I know. I almost want to have a separate show with Katie that's just on podcasts that we can really ask the juicy questions and talk about the good stuff without having to be afraid of the airways or getting in trouble.
Well, yeah. I agree.
I don't know, but I'd be too embarrassed. Anyway, I want everyone to have a great week. This is Jack Miller. Todd, have a great week. This is Todd Cohen. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you folks next week.